Parents who neglect their children or fail to ensure that they attend school regularly will have some of their welfare payments quarantined, no matter who wins the election. Prime Minister John Howard has announced the details of tighter welfare controls, and so has the opposition leader Kevin Rudd.
At the Tasmanian Liberal Party State Council, Prime Minister John Howard had a blunt message for parents who neglect their children.
Too many children are suffering because of the irresponsible behaviour of their parents.
As a result, from July next year, state child welfare agencies will be able to call in Centrelink to quarantine or manage benefits to ensure they reach the children they're intended for.
This is about reinforcing an appropriate balance between entitlements and responsibilities in our society.
Under the plan, parents who fail to provide adequate food or clothing for their children will have a proportion of their welfare set aside by Centrelink. But Mr Howard insists it won't mean money's taken away.
They won't lose money, but they will lose the right to spend money that should be for their children on drink and gambling.
From January next year, parents on income support will also be required to have their children enrolled and attending school. Random checks will start 6 months later and welfare management imposed from 2009 if people fail to comply. Determined not to let the government gain an edge on Labor on welfare policy with the election looming, opposition leader Kevin Rudd announced a welfare tightening of his own today. In fact, it was virtually identical to John Howard's.
The payment of rent, for example, is another reason why welfare payments may need to be quarantined.